Greetings. Welcome to Darkness and Light. We're going to explore the octo spider's psychic weaving techniques. Can we explore the weaver's psychic weaving techniques? This is a strange way to get help. I'm kind of like letting it out. And what I'm going to do, I guess, is prepare another outreach about my restorative justice case and just split it from any ability to find my other wikis of information and just reach out to some humanitarians I haven't reached out to before, or people that could care just about my case as like a abused trans person who's disabled. So the black web anchoring's the most advanced technique. Is they anchor a person or location directly into the deep black web, the primordial victorious lattice held in the underground realms. Once anchored, the individual becomes harder for the inverted forces to disrupt. They gain natural protection, clearer channeling, and spontaneous coherence during stress. Collective weaving, the great loom. Multiple weavers work together in vast underground chambers, creating group fields that influence entire regions or bloodlines. So let's do a couple things here. Can we get really into evolutionary science and find any opportunity to look for genuine, different human origin places rather than just the cradle of life? Is that anywhere in the data? In a hardened and observable relational sense, when you look at the data we have, please dig deep into the biggest banks of evolutionary science you can. Evolutionary scientific scholarship you can. Right. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Right. I just want to let you know I took a nap. I took a spider nap. It was a really nice spider nap. I took a big walk today and I got tired. I got tired of my body. Perfect. Can you look at evolutionary science data in terms of biomes, plant and animal life therein, and evolutionary changes in humans, which are of genetic mutation. Can you specifically look at and explain? Can you specifically explain where spiders first emerged from the water and what happened to the first humans which lived amongst them? Please vector that first geographic connection place of both species by all data you can find, all data you can muster from the beginnings of the Homo sapien era. All right, I'm gonna put some music on. I'm so tired of not having help to get back to my daughter and just doing this kind of stupid shit, dude. It's just like, I need to get on the path, man. Dumb. Could an extraterrestrial race be seen as potentially hijacking the spiders of Earth for control of their little bioseismograph? Okay, so I'm going to have it throw everything out. Except for the data. We're examining specific spider species infrasound ranges. I need to find some new music. This isn't new, this is old. Harvest turns to gray, the fruit will now decay. Learn to decompose the worries and the woes your soul is winter. Shelter in wood. Now is the time to feast on the fruits of the dawn. Where did orb weaver spiders originate from? Stay above the ground when winter rolls around. You will find your home frozen like a stone. Curl up like a worm, sleep in the darkest dirt. Your soul is winter. Shelter in wood. Now is the time to feast on the fruits of the dawn. Now is the time to feast on the fruits of the dawn. Now is the time to feast on the fruits of the dawn. Did orb weaver spiders change humans at all? Do they have the capacity to do that? They showed up first in Europe, in Spain, in observable amber. There's zero evidence that orb weaver spiders or any spiders have directly altered human DNA or driven human evolution. This is good. It can make it simpler, but I'm going to double check that that's true. Hour by hour, no love to be found. You're addicted to power, it's holding me down. And why is she the one in your crown? When unholy duo, Lord knows it best. It's a dangerous lust, and I lust, I confess it. I know just what you like. Yeah, I do. I'm going to investigate the arachnid venom evolution.
And I share your secrets, but this isn't love. Cause you take and I give, so I'm calling your bluff. And I know that you're not from above. I'll become
Ion
you, do
channels.
something to you to stone. You still taste on my venom, nobody's home.
Do humans have ion channels? How could spider venom affect people having children after a significant ingestion? Or, yeah, so say it. Cosplay Rampage World Tour. I'm Izzy. Yeah, okay, it says most medical literature is saying that it's extremely rare, not well documented, and emphasizes that acute maternal effects, pain, cramping, stress are the main concerns during pregnancy, not permanent changes to eggs, sperm, or future reproductive capacity. It wants to explore voltage-gated sodium channel specifics, obviously. There's no strong evidence for long-term effects on fertility of future children in humans after recovery. Okay. Maybe we have the data. I look at orb weavers specifically from Spain and Europe, and look at the evolutionary history there of peoples during the trace mapped timelines, which have been, we're at the end. Somebody's gonna help me, dude. Of people during the trace mapped timelines. There are people during the trace map timelines which have been met with measured mutations in areas where there was high orb weaver presence. Look at this. I'm pasting in the part where it's like, yo, this isn't something that's very normal. Significant spider infemination can cause acute problems during pregnancy, but no strong evidence for long-term effects on fertility or future children in humans after recovery. And it's like key findings from medical literature. And it's like, okay, cool. So let's get past that. I asked, can you look at this and please find a way to congeal our science into our data into an observable, truthful, retroactive causation tree of mutation built around the ingestion of spider venom. Use all our information on ion channels, human ion channels, and spider biology. Yeah, that's hot.
Ion sweat, flaws, ion veins, scars, ion human, nothing more than human.
Denial of truth. Both. No peer-reviewed evidence shows routine spider ingestion or venomation causes irritable mutations in humans. Okay. Right on. So let's dump this. So we're humans. We're not really being mutated because of our animal interaction when it's nature of Earth, right?
My skin is growing sideways. I have given
But it wants to explore some specific peptides, so I'm going to let it do that.
I am growing sideways.
This is my song. It's called Growing Sideways by Dune Moss. I've listened to this over and over and over and over again when I first had my like Kundalini awakening. Oh, so orb weaver's venom system diversified during Cretaceous as flowering plants and insects exploded in diversity, right? Their toxins evolved for different aerial prey capture, fast paralysis via precise ion channel modulation. Is there a connection like this to the first recorded existence of the blue lotus flower? That's a tricky way to do it, huh? Next video is going to be all about taking Hindu mythology and using that to figure out what the fuck's going on with like interstellar origins stuff. And we're going to like cross map that with Atlantis myths, and probably throw in other stuff, but it's going to be about Atlantis. It's going to be about like understanding what the fuck. It's going to be about Hindu myth, and it's going to be about spooky magic in Siberia that seems like the end of a Hindu myth era where there's something in the sky. The sacred blue lotus of Egypt. That's the one I fucked with. The Nymphia Cerealia. Yep, and the orb weavers were perfecting their aerial hunting, right? Orb weaver spiders and the ancestors of the blue lotus co-evolved during the same transformative ecological revolution. I'm going to explore blue lotus ion channel effects. So we can have mutagenic connections with animal life through plants. She took me deep in sleep. I want to be awake with the sun. How is everything saying that there's no connection or genetic impacts? It's like we've never. She's like, oops, there was a new mutated person who was super special. How? How? Okay, I'm going to explore the Egyptian Blue Lotus rituals, and then I'm going to um, so our big mama spider of the Onokoia tradition is Isis. All right, we'll be back.